My name is Evan Oberly.
My name is Heather Oberly, and this is my story. Last year during NYSERV 6, we had signed up for a project to stock a food pantry or something, and about a week and a half prior to the actual NYSERV event, we were sent an email that basically told us that instead of stocking a pantry, we would be reading to inner city kids. Right away I was like, nope, not happening. That's not something I'm willing to do.
I can be very awkward around children and not comfortable at times. So it was definitely something that would put me out of my comfort zone, which I'm not opposed to. And I thought we were going to sign up for another service project, and my wife Heather said, I think maybe we need to consider staying with this service project, the Orlando Children's Church.
I really felt like God was calling us to stay with the Children's Project. Wasn't something I really wanted to do.
I think once we got there, things just seemed to fall in place.
We had this one young man come up to us and just start talking to us right away.
And he just kind of tells us about his life, what he's been up to, things that have happened to him.
They're just telling these stories that are really heartbreaking in a lot of ways. You know, how they can't go to sleep at night because they hear gunshots, or like they can't go to sleep because they're yelling all the time. I really just felt so moved by what they were doing at OCC, and I had an excitement in me.
You could see God's hand on that ministry, and how he was working in the lives of these kids to bring them home to him. We were going to figure out how we were going to get involved. That was just something you couldn't walk away from, and we just figured, we'll go ahead and maybe we'll go back maybe once a month.
This year so far we've gone every Saturday, and at times I still get that feeling of like, well, I don't really want to give every Saturday to it, and then we just kind of look at each other and think, like, what else are we going to do? Like, if I can go spend 4 hours every Saturday morning and make an internal impact with kids who are hungry for the hope of Jesus, there's really nothing better I could be doing with my time.
It's amazing because when you look back and you're obedient and you experience God's will, when you look back and you see that everything had God's handwriting on it, and you're just in awe. There's just no greater feeling, just to know that this is what he wanted you to do.
I just can't even imagine if we would have missed this. I just think, like, what would we be doing on Saturdays if we weren't going to OCC?